Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited that you're here with me today, LOVEBUG. We are going to do the last full moon in November, the only full moon in November, is the full moon in Gemini business energy reading. And we had a lunar eclipse earlier today. So wherever earlier today was for you, for me, it was at 3:30 in the morning. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if you got to witness it, I know that you were excited. But right now, we're going to get on with the business energy reading, the tarot reading for this full moon going into, and we're going to have the new moon coming up in December. So we're going from this full moon to the new moon. And the new moon's going to be a solar eclipse. I'm like, eclipse season, right? Right. So I have one more announcement to make before we get started. Today and today only, till the midnight my time. So for about 12 more hours, I have a lunar eclipse flash sale going on. So you can look in the description for the link for that, and you can click on it and check it out. And if you are watching the replay, let me know with #replay. And the link won't be there once the sale is over. So hopefully you see the link. If you see the link, you can click it and get to the sale. So with all that said, let's dive in. All right, I'm pretty excited to see what's been happening since we kind of left the, there's a whole lot going on here, guys. Since we left our new moon earlier, and now we're going to this one. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're starting off with Capricorn, of course, making an appearance here. And it's time. Capricorn season, of course, is coming. But this particularly, when I'm seeing, this is like sliding in, from our last new moon. And what I'm seeing here is Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And a lot of times Saturn is about constraining, strict order. And Capricorn is an empire builder. So this is great for your business energy reading. I've got so many things that are flying through right now, guys. Hold on. I kind of want to bring it to you in some kind of coherence. All right. Let's talk about the Capricorn first, and we'll get to Saturn. All right. So Capricorn is your empire builder. And that's great for your business reading. This is a really good time to start thinking about building your empire and bringing some of those things that you've been thinking about very concretely, the plans. Capricorn is a master planner along with Virgo. So wherever Capricorn is in your natal chart, make sure that you're checking that out. And if you don't know, hit me up, let me know. If you have questions as we're going through this, I can monitor the chat a little, so you can go ahead and chat with me. And if you're watching a replay, of course, just hit the comments. But Capricorn is a great way to kind of anchor this in. And the reason I'm so excited about it is that right now, expansion is coming. With this full moon in Gemini, there's a lot of expansion coming. So having this be our first card, I think, is amazing. The second card that came up was the Sun reversed. So what do I like about the Sun? Sun always makes me think of Leo. Of course, Leo is ruled by the Sun. But Leo is the fifth house, which to me is the house of entrepreneurship. Now, it is reversed here. It just means there might be some holding back of energy, but use your plans. Like, the energy was being held back definitely in this time period coming up to today, because it was time for planning, not necessarily big time for action, so we could hit this expansion energy that we're in now in your business. And so we also have the Five of Cups reversed. And here there's a lot. There's Neptune, there's Scorpio. There's a whole lot going on with this Five of Cups. And so it's time to come out of the deep dive, right? Scorpio likes to take us really super deep, like diving down in there, going beyond the depths. And then with Neptune, beyond that even. And now we can come up and we can start sharing what we've learned. We can start enacting the plans. We've looked at it 7 ways from Sunday, and it's time to get into action. Now, the other thing I remember I said I'll come back to that hit me when we pulled this card first is Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn. Saturn's going to be moving out of Aquarius here shortly, to where it's not, because right now we have a lot of push me, pull me energy. It's going to last a little bit through December as well before Saturn exits, which will be wonderful because then it'll just be Jupiter there. And guys, Jupiter's all about expansion. So now, yes, you might feel a little push me, pull me energy, and that's okay. That's what's supposed to be here. The point is, start engaging in your plans. All right, what else have we got going on here? Hold on a second. Thought that was gone. All right, cool. And then we've got the Four of Swords. All right, we've got the Four of Swords going on, and we've got the Ten of Cups upright, Four of Swords reversed, Ten of Cups upright. This is how we're sort of bridging over into today. And there's quite a bit going on here. Like I said, I already brought up the Aquarian energy. And we're kind of looking at the world in a way where, I think I've said this many times in the last month or two, the standard way of doing things is not the way to get them done. And I think what you've realized as you've started planning, right, that Capricorn energy, that planning mode, that the standard way of doing things isn't the way you're going to get them done either. So this is confirmation if you've been having those kind of vibes. It's like, I need to do this, but I need to tweak it a little. I want this outcome, but all these methods to achieve XYZ outcome, whether it's more followers, more people in your email list, more people taking your programs or coaching with you, or whatever it is that you do for your business, where people come in the store, what have you, you know that the standard way of doing things isn't working. And you've come up with some other ways of getting it done. If you have not come up with other ways of getting it done, of really utilizing your natural skills, because this is what it is. It's asking you to go deep within you and pull out those natural skills. If you're not sure how to do that, if you haven't had a reading of your natal chart or something like that, let me know, and we can start looking into that. And also the Ten of Cups, that's beautiful completion. That's having your emotions. Here I'm really seeing emotions in order, and also this kind of, ooh, my goodness, really super deep spiritual component. Okay, so hold on. So if you have, I always say, let me bring it this way. I always say that when we're working through our business, we have to use practical things and we have to use spiritual things. So this is saying that you come to some kind of completion, some kind of knowingness on the spiritual components that you need to use in your business. And if you haven't come to that conclusion yet, you're on your way there. Like, you've grabbed the book, you've got the mentor or whatever it is, or you've gone through and you've decided to do deep meditation. And this is something I really help my clients with, is bringing practical, because I have a lot of practical knowledge, but bringing that spiritual piece in so that they can have both, because that's what really makes a business blossom. You have to have both components in there working together. All right, so let's get on to where we are now. Let's get on to this threshold, this expansion. I call it the crack to expansion. You're like cracking that door open, right? So we've got the King of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Swords upright, and the Princess of Wands upright. All right, so let's talk about each one of these. So with this King of Pentacles, it's like everything's coming together, right? Your plans, the plans that you started to make are coming together, and you're going to see those into fruition. You're still going to have Saturn tapping on you, making sure, are you doing the thing we discussed? Are you doing the thing we discussed? If you're doing the thing we discussed, then we're going to see some success. But if you stop doing the thing we discussed, there's going to be some problems, right? So make sure you're doing the things, you're enacting the plan. Does that mean that you always stay to plan? No, right? Things change. We're dynamic over time. But by going with the plan, by seeing the plan through, that's how you grow and gain the kind of, have the kind of gains financially or spiritually or whatever riches that you're desiring. The Ace of Swords, right? That was our next card here. The Ace of Swords is really, there's a balance that's coming in here. It's the Libra energy coming in and the Venus energy coming in with this Ace of Swords. It's great ideas coming to fruition. It's bring them in such a way that people feel cared for, right? And you know, Venus is all about expansion and having more than enough. So that's a big thing here with these two. And really with our Princess of Wands as well here. It's really about having more than enough, both financially, let's see if I'm playing the right one, and spiritually. And having those things in balance. And that's what this whole full moon energy is letting you in on. Bringing that practical, financial, and spiritual together into balance as you move forward with your ideas. So I'm really excited. I call me nosy if you want to, but I would love to know what it is that you're planning, what it is that's going on. You can let me know if you're here in the chat, what you're thinking about doing in your business between now and the new moon. And if you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay and let me know. There's a few more cards that I'm feeling that we're going to need to pull here. And again, make sure you know in your natal chart where Capricorn is and where your sun is, which is wherever your sunshine is. And you'll be able to lean into both of those things as you go through this process. All right. So we've got 3 cards here. We've got Pisces, which is really showing up a lot right now. That's why I feel like this has a lot to do with that deep spiritual dive. So Pisces, I believe, make sure you take a good look where Pisces is in your natal chart. We have the fire element, desire, and we have Mars force. And I'm sorry for those of you who are into numerology, it's card 24, card 37, and card 5. And this is great because we have that spiritual element coming in. We've got lots of desire, and we have Mars. Make sure you know where Mars is also in your natal chart. So that's another place you can lean into. But with Mars comes the desire and the force of will to get it done. So remember before I said see it through to fruition, this is saying that you have the ability to see it through to fruition. Whatever that plan is that you've been making, that now it's time to use this expansion energy that we're getting today moving forward, right? To bring it into fruition, to make it manifest at this point so that you have the financial and the spiritual, right? There's a couple more cards here, guys. Let's see what we got. See what we got. All right, if you have questions, go ahead. You can put them in the chat if you're watching the replay. Of course, like I said, hashtag replay, ask away. Go. A few cards here. We've got the waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams, right? This is all about, again, new things coming to fruition, whatever that plan is, have faith in it. And of course, new moon, a new start is coming. Of course, that is something that we're going to get, is it not? Because that's what this is. This is a new start. That's what's coming in with this full moon lunar eclipse energy. It is powerful. And it's going to be a powerful component in your business if you will ride it out. And then, of course, this has been coming up this last month in several of my readings. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? That's because we're here. We're at the expansion joint, right? Where things are really starting to come together. And we're going to get to the other side of this, right? I know a lot of people are like, ugh, There's too much drama. Things aren't going my way. We see the news. I watch the news. I don't watch a lot of the news because it's draining, guys. It's draining. But I watch enough to be aware of what's going on. So awareness is a good thing. Letting it totally control you is not necessarily a good thing. So take as much as you need. Go to those sources that are good, and then take them in lightly. That's what I like to say. Just get enough information so you're aware. Because honestly, and I feel like I need to say this now, honestly, what's going on, yes, has to do with us. And no, it doesn't, right? Because we get to create our own reality. We get to make it to where what's going on in other places, we can affect, but we don't let it affect us, right? We can't let it affect us, but we can affect it, right? So that's kind of why you need to kind of know what's going on, right? But you don't need to let it take you down, but you can do things to make things better, right? That's why we're here. All right. Let's see this card here. Come on out. Okay. Card number 32, Internal Explorer. Internal Explorer. So here, I've been talking about this a lot. You have a gift. You probably already know what it is. If you don't, definitely reach out. We can go through that. But you have a gift, and you're going to be bringing it out. We talked about that earlier in the reading, that your gift imbued with, or backed up really with your plan that you've been cooking up. And this is the time to roll it out, get things going. The energy is there, both spiritually, materially, it's all there. But it's time for you to get the little engine humming. Okay? Keep the faith. Things can look dodgy at times. Keep the faith. Know that you need to see this totally through to fruition to have it work out for you. So I want to say, I don't think I even introduced myself. I'm Africa Arshield. I'm an intuitive business coach. And if you'd like to find out more about working with me, you can check out the description below. So with that, I say peace, joy, love to you.